looking at Pinocchio. They don't fit in my mouth.
Balls don't fit in your mouth.
They don't.
You don't like milk duds?
No, I don't like milk duds.
Oh fuck! What about Whoppers?
He
I
loves
love
Whoppers.
Whoppers.
He
Okay, so you
loves
can fit
those.
balls in your mouth, Brad.
I can only fit like 8 or 10 of those in my mouth at
Only
once, though.
10 Whoppers at a time. The fuck are you thinking? That's impossible to fit 2 balls in my mouth.
I can't do just one. It's like, what the fuck am I doing?
He does. He'll get
Brad
the whole
lives
box, and I'm like, okay, I want some. I come back a second later, and half the box is already in his mouth, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't do the 1 by 1 Whopper thing. I'm like, Whoppers.
Yeah. Brad's like
Whoppers.
Brad lives his life by the bet you can't just eat one motto.
This is why we don't.
I can't.
We
You're
don't
fucking
share
right.
candy.
You're not gonna eat one.
We don't share candy. We don't share food because
Mhm.
he's rude.
No, I don't share food, but you take my food.
I take
Yes,
his food.
There's a
I
difference.
try not to share most of my snacks, but I end up sharing all of my snacks.
Because
See, I don't really have
No, no.
snacks.
Bradley's
I only
bite.
get myself stuff sometimes.
Bradley's bite has a specific bite. Like you have a big bite. Can I have a big bite? And then can I have a Bradley bite?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a difference.
Gabriel learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Yes,
first
he
time.
did. Yes, he did. He's all like, yeah, you can have a bite. And I'm like, don't do it. And he's all like, he said he's just gonna take one bite. I was like, don't do it. For real. I'm telling you now.
Leave it.
I know this man. Do not do it. And Gabriel's like, oh, it'll be fine. What happened after that? His poor food.
A little less
It
than
was
half a
not
sandwich was
fine.
left.
A little less than half a sandwich was left. I was like,
He
I
stared at
told-
me like, what the hell? I was like, what? It's a bite.
I told you, don't give it to him.
Oh man, I remember Brad freaking Saturday mornings, and you come into the kitchen, you're like, "Where's all the cereal?" And Brad's got the biggest, and you're like, "How are you even?" It's literally poofing up because it's so soggy. How are you eating cereal that's like mush when you put it in your mouth? You're like, I love that slime. Fuck.
You know, it's
There's no
funny.
milk anymore. It's just straight fucking
Oh,
goulash.
just goop.
When we first got an apartment
He's like,
together,
I'm gonna be set for the military when I get older.
when we got an apartment together, I literally bought him his own bowl,
It's
his
only-
own fucking Tupperware bowl.
Yeah.
Because he would literally, like, as soon as I come home with cereal, he's like, "Oh, it's mine,"
yeah.
and find the biggest bowl and dump the whole box in there. And I knew this before moving in with the man. Like I saw him with every time I came inside your guys' house. Your mom just got a cereal, and she's like, "You guys gotta space it out. This is for like a week." And he's all like, "Oh no!" and ate the whole thing. And I'm like, "This is what I'm getting myself into."
I choose this life.
What's funny
It was
is,
worth it.
you know, when Crave cereal first came out, I was fucking hooked on that shit.
Oh man, so was
nasty, so gross.
I. What?
I'd buy it, immediately come home, like, shh, milk, and she's like,
What kind? What kind?
I started with the original, then I switched to the chocolate one.
The chocolate fucking brownie or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they're such small boxes, so that was easy for me to eat.
I
Yeah,
know.
I have to get a family size just for him in his one sitting.
What's funny is when those boxes first came out, I stopped buying boxes of cereal until that cereal came out, and I was like, "Oh, that looks really good. I'm gonna try it." So I tried it, but I was like, 2 bowls later, I was like, "Wait a minute, it's gone." Like,
Yeah, they're small
What the hell?
boxes.
I started
Yeah.
thinking I was eating like you. I was like, "Man, I didn't taste cereal like this before," until I realized I went to the store and I was like, "Wait a minute." 12-ounce box? Most boxes are like 25 ounces. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Your mom was telling everybody at work about how you would eat all your cereal in one day. And then John, who liked to portion his cereal out through the week, was short because you were going to eat his too.
I did.
Yes, you did.
No, I
Yeah.
followed her rules. You can't eat one until
no, you
this
didn't.
box is done. I followed the damn
You
rules.
ain't done.
Don't open a new box until this box is done. I'm like, Okay.
So he would eat his, and then he would start eating John's, and then whoever else's.
He would let it sit there for like 2 weeks. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Go eat the shit.
We didn't eat cereal like that.
This
He
is
would eat-
one sitting. Why is it taking 2 weeks?
Because he would eat an actual bowl, a normal size,
No,
not a fat
John
ass
went on his way to
size.
get like a little
Yes.
dish bowl for a bird you help outside. Okay,
What?
like a little saucer bowl for a
right,
cat.
We would eat normal bowls of cereal, Brad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A normal size, and Brad's over here like that's like a bird feeder.
I would
No.
watch him eat the cereal. I was like, there's no way you're full.
He's like, "Can we
That in the
snacking
super
on
big ass
that, or what? Like,
I still have the
his
bowl.
big
You love it?
bowls, man.
You still have that?
Yeah. You know what's
Yeah.
great?
I bought it for
Zayden
him.
decided he needed a cereal bowl, so he went to Dollar Tree, bought his own.
a big one.
Wow.
It's not as big as mine, but it's pretty big.
Nice,
You got a good size.
nice. What about
He
Gabriel?
decided.
No.
No,
Yeah.
not Gabriel's easy. Normal bowl, you know?
What about Arya?
No.
Normal bowl. I
No.
mean,
Not yet.
yeah.
Not yet.
Not
Well,
yet.
see, our bowls are like one of those like deep dish ones because if you go to my mom and dad's house, now those bowls are tiny. Those are sad bowls. Like I
Those are the
remember
bowls
eating
John
out
ate
of,
out of.
I remember eating out of those, and that's why I ate at my house and your guys' house because those people, though you wanted to see a bird eat, you go to my family's house and they eat like here. This is so good. I'm full now. Halfway through, and I'm like.
That's probably why you didn't understand my bowl. 'Cause you see your bowl, you come over, I got this. You're like,
Like, what's going on? You're like, I gotta get me some of that. I don't know what's going on, but I gotta. Get me
she's
some
like,
of
so
that."
this is white people cereal bowls?
That's
Hold on.
like,
Let's go race into this.
no, but literally, look, our bowls here are bigger than their bowls over there, and they've had those bowls forever.
When
Like
your
these
parents
bowls
come
are
over-
like
Yeah.
half the size.
when your parents
remember
come
your
over,
mom-
do
your
they look
parents'
at your
bowl.
cupboards and they're like, "Why do you guys have mini swimming pools in here? Like, what the hell are you doing? Do each of your pets need their own freaking swimming bowl?"
Oh,
Uh,
man.
My mom, though, she was like, I'm so glad you stopped running because when I stopped running, I ate less. and then after high school, I ate a little less. You know, I still eat compared to what they do, man. They're not
Don't
big
ever-
eaters, you
Yeah.
know. And
I
with
don't
them getting older, they just don't eat as much anyways, right?
Yeah.
But the girls, they eat and stuff like that, and Anissa kind of eats, but they're not big eaters in
Yeah,
general.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm like,
Even with all the girls, it's still not. They're not big eaters.
No.
the little ones are not.
Okay.
Nolly can eat depending on like certain things, you know. Like she's a big
Yeah.
cereal eater.
Of course.
I need to show her my ways.
Yesenia has like certain things that she's really big on eating too, but it's just generally like the older ones and not the
Yeah.
babies. Like the
I
babies are
noticed
really
girls really don't eat that much until you guys get older.
No,
Yeah.
see, what I notice is me and Lala might be fat.
well, we are fat.
Because her family will eat 2
Yeah.
tacos and they're good. Me and Lala will eat 2 plates of tacos. And then we're
You're
good.
like, are you guys gonna finish off your tomatoes that you dropped
Yeah.
from your first taco?
Hey, the guacamole that's on your toe, you gonna eat that? That shit looks good.
I'm trying to finish off this. And, don't worry about the leftovers. We'll take it.
No, like I said, they're eater. You know how like Gabriel is on like with pizza.
Oh, yeah.
They're really big on pizza. They're really big on tacos or something like that. You know, there's certain things that when they make, they can eat a large portion, but
Yeah.
it's not Bradley portion or anything.
yeah.
You know.
You know what?
Yeah.
You guys have convinced me. I want to have a cereal party.
A cereal party.
Saturday morning cartoons. We each bring our own boxes of cereal, sit down, eat, watch.
That's your birthday.
I just want that to be a normal Sunday, but sure,
Whatever.
my birthday.
That's your birthday. No, yeah.
What'd you do for your birthday? Cereal party.
Just had a cereal party.
I don't understand. I ate 2 boxes of Crave that day.
And I told your mom, I was like, I'm sorry for what you had to go through feeding me, Bradley, And then all those boys that would come over. I am so sorry.
Well, what's crazy is Steven and Chris did sports just as much as I did, right? But they didn't
Yeah.
eat as much as I did.
Yes,
I
I
know.
did. I was
I've
fat.
always eaten a lot,
No,
Fred.
you guys were always eating, but not the same portion.
Because we didn't want to be fat. Well, I didn't
I
No,
wasn't fat.
your guys' portions, I would
And
say,
hold on.
were more on the normal
You-
side, where Bradley was a fatty.
Yeah, but I wasn't
your
fat in high
eating
school.
is you gulge down as much as you can every time you eat,
Uh-huh.
and I like slowly eat throughout the whole day,
Yeah,
and
no,
then I
see,
go
I don't have time
gorge
for
on
that.
fucking dinner.
I mean, eat and
He
get
doesn't
back to
have
what I was
time.
doing.
He must eat now.
Yeah,
I got 5
that's
minutes
'cause
to eat, and then get back to my life.
that's how you became fat.
And then go back
That's not how
inside.
life is at all.
It is for
Maybe
Brad,
not
apparently.
your lives.
He had to wolf down and then go back to
Yeah,
my
actually-
house and eat dinner.
You gotta
That'd be
you
like,
gotta savor the flavor, man.
Hey,
How
we
long
had
can
2
you savor
dinners.
it?
We had dinner. Okay, so we had breakfast, lunch, snack, first dinner,
Yep.
second dinner, and then late night snack.
Is
The
that
school
every
days
day?
were even better because I eat breakfast at home, breakfast at school, lunch at school, get home, snack, dinner with us, dinner with Lala's family, snack again. If I could fall asleep, another snack. Dude, I
damn.
ate. I had like 9 meals when I was in high school in a day.
I remember going to A&P
I
and
was in trouble for
fucking,
snacking too late.
yeah, your fat ass got everything at
Oh.
A&P.
He definitely
A&P
ate more
trips were
than
so
I did.
fun.
I remember having a taco war with him over at Jack in the Crack before our driver's ed.
Yeah.
Oh, he got me, but I was right there with him.
I think we each had 10 tacos, didn't we?
What? No, I think you beat me.
No, we ordered 10 tacos each. And I finished all 10.
No, I think we did 20.
20?
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, we were fat. I mean, we are
Damn,
fat.
we were fat.
I mean,
We're fatter now.
what's funny is
You
we
guys
eat less and we're bigger now.
Did you guys look at
That's
each other and
funny.
says, whoever loses pays the bill?
In high school,
How
I
do
was
you
still
get
trying to
fatter
press
and
you. What do you mean?
less?
Yeah. He's like, don't worry, baby girl, I got this. Let me get 20 tacos in there. Like, that's gonna be $10.
It's $10.
It's
$10.
20 tacos each.
I got
$20.
you. $10.
Hey, $20 back then was a lot of money.
It was. We could buy a lot of food with $20.
$20 now gets me like 5 tacos.
The boy
Maybe.
went to the store earlier and he got himself a soda, a bag of chips, a strawberry milk, and something else, and it only came up to $13. He was like, "I'm a smart shopper," and I was like,
No, that's so expensive.
"Yeah, like no, dude."
Are you talking about the corner store by your guys' place?
Yeah,
No, those prices are hiked.
yeah. I was like, "Dude,
Well, yeah, it's the only store
pay
around
less
here.
money."
Yeah, I know. So they can choose their pricing, right?
For sure.
And I still think it's funny. I saw the owner of that store buying half his stock from Dollar Tree and bringing it to his store and upselling.
And he goes to Costco too.
Does he?
Yeah,
I just remember seeing him at Dollar Tree. It's like, oh, he's probably shopping for his
no, he
house.
does. He does too. He does. I've
That's
seen
hella
him
funny.
too, and I was like, "Oh,
Who needs 3 carts of toilet paper for their home?
who wants to buy fucking 4-pack of toilet paper for $15.99 anyways?"
I'm just saying. Nobody
I'm just
needs
saying
3
too.
carts of toilet paper for their house.
People will spend the money. They're like, "Oh, I don't have to drive 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get to
Was
town."
it during the COVID shit?
No, it was before
No,
this.
yeah.
And I'm telling
No.
you, the only reason he would need that much is because he knew he was throwing a party where everybody's gonna have the meat sweats and shit themselves.
Yep.
Past that, I don't know
July
why.
is right around the corner. I know it's about to go down.
He's like, I'm gonna make my famous tacos. Everybody's gonna love it. But I know what happened last time. I'm gonna be prepared this time. He even bought adult diapers. Don't know why.
Yep. Adult diapers, and then
He didn't want to have to go to the bathroom.
meat there for all of the tacos that he makes.
He don't want to miss out
That's
on
why
any of the
everybody
parties.
gets some meat sweats. They're like
I
Dollar Tree meat sweats. Yep.
Oh my god. You know what's crazy? I told you guys how I've been trying to do the carnivore diet, but some days a little harder than the others. I haven't had the meat sweats at all. And I've been pretty much eating nothing but meat and dairy.
Well, what's the problem? What do you mean?
What's What is carnivore diet?
That's
It's
the
just
carnivore diet. It's
a
meat and dairy. Now, if
No,
you
I
do,
get it. I get that, and I'm totally down for it.
Okay,
What's
what's that
the
supposed
problem
to do
with
though?
eating it every day?
huh?
What's the
Because some
problem?
What does it
days
do
I
for you?
eat more meat than I need to. So then I'm out of meat. And I'm like, oh, I gotta wait till I buy more meat. So I eat like ramen or something.
No, listen.
Oh.
His ass, he hasn't been having any kind of money for his meat
You do food.
consumption.
I do the big bills.
Listen. He hasn't had any money for his meat consumption, okay? So I told his ass, you better fucking start pitching in for your meat, because I went and I bought 2 steaks that were on the smaller side, like a chuck roast thing.
Yeah,
And
they're
then I
tiny.
did a big steak for everybody to have that dinner. And then I had 2 salmons, and then I had like a few other things. And then I go in the kitchen and like someone's done. I'm like, oh, okay, that was for dinner or whatever. The next day, more packages were missing, and I'm like, where is this stuff going? It's Bradley eating it all. And then I'm like, 2, they're gone. And then another one's gone. He's all like, I left one for you guys. I was
I
like,
did.
for me and the kids? Love a fish. This is
I
for
gave
me
you
and the
guys the
kids.
bigger
And the
fish.
other one was for Bradley. And I'm like,
Yeah, but
God, you ate
I
it
ate only
all.
that because they were like third cuts of
I don't-
salmon, right?
Okay.
And I made the bigger one for her and the kids.
Um,
Obviously, 'cause they're gonna have sides also. Me, it was just meat, right? So I made 1 salmon or a third of salmon, and that's all I ate that day, right? I've had sides and all that. Okay, cool, but that's all I ate was a third of a salmon for the whole day.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, she has the bigger third of salmon, which I'm gonna cook for them, have it ready for them, and then they add sides to it. That's a meal. And then I get a message, where the hell's the salmon? I was like, I made you one. Where's the other one? Oh, I ate it. What do you mean? She's like, all of it? I was like, yeah,
I
across
mean,
an entire day. Though.
You're talking about things just disappearing, and 2 things at once disappearing because he's just eating it. And I'm like, Bradley, what the
So
fuck?
what I learned, check this out. Here's my daily consumption. I either have certain steaks that I go buy a pack of. So if you go to Costco, I went to Costco and I spent $100 on this big ass piece of meat.
Mhm.
And it was just, I cut it into like 30 different freaking steaks. And I can have a steak any day that I want. Or I usually eat hamburgers. Like I got a box of hamburgers and I'll just throw them on the grill and then freaking eat hamburgers plain without anything. Protein shakes, all that stuff. That is my daily.
So I want to do 2 things. So I want to get like a big piece of like chuck roast steak or something like that.
Go to Costco.
But I also want it grounded up so I can make my own hamburgers with the fat and all of it.
I have all that stuff right here in my kitchen.
Then I want to get the pork loin and cut them into pork chops.
Got you right here.
So I do want to do that.
Slicer
That'll help
and
me
grinder.
do things better instead of just buying for whatever they price it at.
I got
'Cause
a
they'll save
meat
me.
slicer and a grinder. Let's go in on a cow.
Dude, my buddy at work, him and his brother bought a cow. They paid $500. Between them, they got 350 pounds of meat.
Yeah, so
$500. And the guy
We're
carved it
not-
all up for them too.
we're not gonna find that kind of deal. Just
Oh no,
so
he got
you
a
know.
hell of a deal. I know.
Just so you know, because a third of a cow is like $800.
Oh yeah.
Half a cow is like $1,200, and I believe a full cow is like 24 to $4,000.
Well, he got the deal because his family has property in Montana. So they went out to Montana. They picked the cow, they killed it, but they had the butcher do all the cutting and ship it back over here.
Okay, yeah, I mean that makes.
That's why they got such the deal. They paid him to slice it up and divide it and everything.
Because if we go in on a cow, I've got some freezer that I'd gladly make a bunch of different fucking meats and smoked. Oh man, I would love to. That's my idea when I start a smoking business is
Just buy a cow.
buy a
Kirsten,
cow.
Kirsten sold her cow last time, right? So I mean, your mom got some of that meat.
Yeah,
What?
she bought a little bit of it.
I didn't know that.
They butchered her cow and they got meat out of it, and your mom went in on some of it.
I didn't know that.
Well, you
The
probably
hell?
forgot because your mom messaged you guys. So
Yeah, she asked me if I wanted to go in on it, and I couldn't go in on it at that time.
oh yeah, we were broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean we're?
I mean, we're broke.
Oh,
We're broke every day.
What he showed
Every day.
in?
You can unmute yourself now, Christopher.
He knows.
Unmute it. You have to do it.
He doesn't want to. He's sick of our shit. Chris has been sick of our shit since he was like 6.
Sick of your shit, Brad.
My shit. I didn't give him shit when he was a kid.
You just dropped it on him. I swear you said airmail too.
Technically, you're the only one that gave me shit when I was a kid.
You're welcome. Nobody else gave you shit, and I didn't give anybody else shit. So, I mean, that sounds pretty special to me.
Totally.
You can look at it one of 2 ways. Either I'm a villain who shit on your chest, or I'm a lovable brother who only gifted you my shit.
I look at it as I'll be the best piece of shit since you want to make me a piece of shit, jackass.
You know, I feel like I've never experienced the things you guys have experienced.
Oh man.
My biggest high in my life is when I was in a firefight in Afghanistan, shooting motherfuckers.
Bullshit.
Versus you guys.
It's when you were passed out on the.
No, that was my biggest high. That's my biggest fear moment. The difference.
I'm 2 Rice Krispies in, looking at you like.
That was an R.L. Stein overdose moment. THC of all things.
You weren't gonna die,
dude. You were drowning me.
I gave
you were the one killing me.
All right. I was like, fuck it, just throw him in the shower. He'll be all right.
Yeah, but you're holding the in my face like this. I can't functionally breathe. My body's trying to do it on its own based on muscle memory. I'm overthinking shit like, just keep breathing. And you're like, oh, little Brad, you alive? As I'm like,
you're like foaming out.
I wish you could like feel what I felt in that moment. I legitimately like Steven's gonna be the reason why I died. This fucker.
You know what's funny?
Of all things, Steven.
After that happened, like days later, and when me and him like hung out or something, and he's all like, Steven like tried to kill me. And I was all like, what? And I mean, he was very emotional and distraught.
No, I know you're trying to help me, but
he was just like,
I knew I was helping.
He tried to kill me. I was so angry at him. He tried to kill me. I could not do anything about it. And I'm like,
like I said, I know you're trying to help, but everything you did was just like beat me down more. You had freezing cold water, which should have put my body in shock. You're holding it to my face, which I was drowning on.
Your body in shock. It's not like it was
because it's trying to process and shut down everything it doesn't need, so I could function just my heart and lungs and brain, right?
Bradley,
so the rest of my body shut down.
Weed.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Weed,
and then I fell in front of you. And next thing I know, I'm screaming at you, trying to grab the hose from you, and pass out again.
I'm like, come on, Brad, it's weed.
It took everything I had to scream at you and grab the damn hose because you're drowning me. I was like, I have to do something or he's gonna kill me.
I wasn't gonna kill you, Bradley.
I mean, it seemed like it.
No, Brad was way
no.
high.
I want you to sit in the shower and I'm gonna do to you what you did to me. You tell me not being high how it feels
to be waterboarded.
And then imagine not being able to do anything and that's happening to you. You're like, oh. No, I've been waterboarded before. This was somehow worse.
That's what I'm saying. Brad just can't handle his weed. That's what it is.
Dude, as soon as I bit the first one, I was like, man, this is a lot. You're like, no, it's fine. Okay.
You ate like a bite or a third of it, and then you were like, I just don't.
I didn't throw up.
Yes, you did.
I ate 2 whole Krispies.
No, Brad,
you threw up
all over the upstairs.
What are you talking about?
That's why I put you in the shower to rinse off all the puke that was flowing out of your mouth as you're talking.
I didn't even know I threw up. I remember going upstairs and passing out. And then the water.
No, you came upstairs, knocked on my door, and you said, I don't feel good. And then fucking like leaned against the wall and threw up fucking everywhere. And I was like, are you fucking
I didn't know that.
Brad? And then you sat down and I was like, okay, just collect yourself real quick. Hold on. I'm like pissed off because I've got throw up all over me. And I'm like, Bradley, It's just fucking
You never
weed.
told
And
me
you're
this.
like, you weren't talking, so then you're like throwing up even more all over me, and I'm like, I gotta get you in the fucking shower. That's the only thing I can do is get you in the shower so you don't puke or like die or choke on your puke. You know,
I didn't have any throw up on me when I woke up.
I fucking rinsed
took
it
the
all
shower.
off of you.
Like there's none. I had no
It
idea.
was the shower, dude.
You were me rinsing the shit
Yeah,
off
he
of
sprayed
you. I
you
wasn't
down.
all over just your face. I was like getting it as like you were like throwing up, so it'd be like, and then so I'm like, okay, I gotta rinse that off. And I'm like, Brad, I just rinsed your face off. And I'm like, oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna hold it by your mouth real quick, and then it's just like flowing out the side. I'm like, okay, there it goes. And then you woke up and
That's
you
when
were
you're like,
"Ah!"
I'm drowning.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, Brad,
Oh
it's
man.
weed. And then I
No,
was
no.
like, I left
Weed I
you
can
in the
handle.
shower
Whatever you put
because
in there
the
is
only
death.
reason why I left you in the shower is because I was like, I need to go clean up. I had to go into the other bathroom and clean myself off and then go clean my hallway and then get in bed. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when I crawled in bed, and then you got up out of the shower, and I was like, oh my god.
Shouldn't you try that?
And I woke up, it's like, oh, these fuckers are sleeping. I went downstairs, changed, and went to bed.
Yeah, I was already I had just crawled in bed after cleaning up everything. I was just like, I was debating if I wanted to eat another Rice Krispies or not. I was like, this motherfucker, I'm not high enough for this shit. I ate 2 big ones too, and I'm just like, I can't do it. And Alex is like, I don't think you should do it. Don't eat another one. It was bad.
See, but you guys dab and all that shit. I can't even dab. So it was too much for me.
She ate a full Rice Krispie and was completely fucked up, and then we ended up just getting rid of them because those ones were very potent.
I said that, and I ate 2 of them.
We know.
Because you're like, no, it's not that bad. I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, I'll have 2. I need to pass out anyways. I passed out, but not in the way I wanted.
It was, I mean, when I fell asleep, I was fine. So
It was really funny when I came over and you guys are just telling me all this because Alex told me after he was like just, oh my god, they're trying to kill me. I was drowning. I couldn't say anything. You know, when you try to talk to them, I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't move. I just sat there and he's drowning me. And I'm like, okay.
In that moment when I screamed and went reaching for everything, I could hear you guys. You're like, what the fuck?
yeah, we were like, what the fuck? Because you like jumped up real quick. Alex was all pissed off every time she would go into the bathroom. She's like, God damn it, Brad.
She's so mad at me. I don't know why.
The reason why is because she wanted to fucking get undressed and get in bed because she sleeps naked, but she couldn't because you were in the shower. So she was just like, God damn it, I can't sleep comfortable because of Brad. Fucking Brad.
Because of me, you guys gave me the Rice Krispies. Why is it my fault?
Why are you going up there?
It was easy, and it was easier to drag you to my shower than it was to put you in the bathtub. Thank me for buying a fucking soaking bathtub. I was like, that's a fucking 1.5 foot drop. I don't know if he'll survive that. At least I got a bench in my thing.
What a fun night.
What a fun night. He's like, I don't remember shit.
No, I remember how it all started. Like, my heart started going fast. I was like, oh, man, I'm a little high. I'm just going to walk this off. All of a sudden, I started going in circles. I was like, I can't stop going in circles. Stop walking in circles. I was like, I can't stop going in circles. And then the panic really started setting in. And then, like, my legs started wobbling and my eyes started shutting. I was like, what's happening? And I crawled all the way up to you. I mean, I crawled all the way up 2 flights of stairs. Steven!
What the fuck?
Dude, I went to such panic mode because I was like, I've never had that experience before. I was like, I don't know what's happening right now.
You had shit. You get it all. You get the happy, hungry, sleepy, the
I got
high of the
fear,
sativa.
almost dying, and drowning. What do you
You
mean?
get the awakeness of the sativa, the kind of mellow of the mellow yet energy of a hybrid, and then it hits you with a hard indica. And you're like, all of a sudden, you're just like happy, 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 happy.
Well, that didn't happen to him.
You know what's
It's not supposed to be like that, but that's how it is for most people when they experience it. Me, I'm over there like, damn.
I was talking to somebody who works in a lab that creates like gummies and concentrated THC for weed shops and all that.
Mhm.
I tell them the story and they're staring at me. They're like, well, how much was in there? I was like, I don't know how much was in there. I know my brother said, yeah, I took this and dumped it in there. They're like, what's this? I was like, it was a cartridge. He's like, and they dumped the whole thing? I was like, I'm pretty sure,
The whole
yeah.
cartridge?
I was like, I think
The whole
so,
car-
if I remember right. They're like, and you went through all that? I was like, yeah. They're like, not saying you should have died, but okay. Didn't know
So,
people go through that. I was like,
Chris,
I didn't either.
Yeah.
you know the reclaim containers from a freaking bong?
Yeah.
From my dab rig?
You did that?
I put 2.5 reclaims into
Into the Rice Krispies.
one
How,
batch.
how, like a whole reclaim container?
Two of them.
2.5.
Yeah, you're trying to kill Brad, dog.
And I ate two of those damn
I was
Krispies.
over there eating them. The marshmallow was really green. It was. There was no.
Yes. I remember
Oh,
those. They
goddamn.
stink so bad.
They
Because
were.
those,
When it's green, like the homie Pippi makes green weed
Dude.
butter. His shit is strong as fuck, okay? And
Dude,
he
you bit it.
doesn't even use dab, so
no,
You
you go
smelled
near
it
it, you
and you knew.
smell it.
Yeah.
And they're like, you want? No, I'm
No.
good.
yeah, you should have known better with Brad on that, because Brad doesn't do weed like that, dude.
Well,
He was giving
Brad,
if you
Brad
can smell
was
it,
living
you
with
fucked up.
me,
Okay,
and I smoke
that-
weed every day. So
Yeah, I smoke weed, and then I'm like, okay, that's enough. I'm good, right?
yeah,
I
well,
don't smoke to get high. I smoke to relax.
and Rice
You guys
Krispies,
smoke
we were
because you
helping-
can't function without it nowadays. I don't know.
Like,
No, I cannot
that's not
function
true.
without weed, Brad.
I know,
I
but
can't.
I can. I smoke it to relax and sometimes help me go to sleep. You guys are like, all right, dab number 9 for the day. Got
I
it.
don't do 9 dabs. But damn, you're
No, I
smoking
do.
a lot there.
I do. I
You're
smoke a
smoking a
lot.
lot.
Well, I understand you got a lot of pain and
I
stuff
mean,
going on, so I get
smoke
it.
a lot, but I
No, I
don't smoke
got
that much.
ADHD like crazy.
I mean,
I didn't realize it was 2.5.
So do I
Holy
on
shit,
that, but-
Steven.
2.5, and if you tell somebody a reclaim container, they're gonna look. If
yeah,
just
dude,
from
that's
one of
the
them,
See, I don't know what that means.
you don't even
The
put one of
reclaim-
them into a batch. Apparently,
you know how you get resin out of a pipe?
Yeah.
You know how you get resin out of a pipe? Okay, so reclaim is resin just for dab, basically.
so
So
when you
it's
smoke
twice as strong
oil,
because you already smoked it, and then
It
you
just
got all
goes
the
back.
oils that they kept piling on top of the one oil. He
Mhm.
just kept piling it on and then reclaimed it. So every single oil he smoked out of that bong, out of those 2 reclaims, was in that fucking shit.
Well,
and
shit.
I only
I must be
and I,
Superman. I survived.
I only smoke I only smoke good shit. So
Dude. I know so much more now.
yeah, I have like
Yeah, next time
10
Stephen offers
reclaims.
you something with 2 things reclaimed, don't do
I
that.
don't do anything with Steven weed wise. I get my own shit.
I was debating. We have a weed group
I
here in
don't
the
know. I'll
community.
try it. But
I was debating on making some of those for, and I was like, I don't want to be the reason why people got to like go into the hospital or something.
You get a phone call. This is what happened. Oh, that's what happened to Brad. That's crazy.
Oh man, that's so crazy. Did you just go to sleep, or did you what'd you do? I jumped off my fucking roof. Well, don't do that.
Thank God there was a pool with a tarp over it. Almost drowned, but I got out.
What'd you
fished me
jump
out.
into? I forgot my septic was being pulled up, so I jumped into my septic.
Mhm.
Gross.
What?
What?
So gross.
It is
Uh,
gross.
I mean, those candies over at Ocean Shores, your mom was handing out.
Yeah, see, those ones are good enough for me.
Yeah,
Those aren't even
that
good
got,
at all.
that got me good.
Yeah,
Brad's
that
all like,
was good
"Oh,
at
look
all.
at that."
No, it has enough for me to mellow out and relax.
I was
It
being-
has
Those
enough.
don't do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
that
did
didn't do
They
shit.
did something to me.
What's funny is when we bought
You know,
Alex
you guys
and I
know
bought
too.
some edibles, and this is before I even knew much about how much to eat about edibles. And we bought the chocolate squares, and it was like a 20 pack of them, and it was pretty expensive. But I ate one, and I was like, not bad. So I kept eating them, and I ate like fucking 12 of them. And she's like, they're all full of weed. And I was like, yeah, 10 milligrams isn't that much. She's like,
Yeah,
fucking lot. And I was like,
not really.
okay, well, I just ate like 120 milligrams. So
Oh, well, that might be a lot.
I was like, so are we good or what? But I was fine. I didn't even feel anything. I have never felt anything except for those Rice Krispies off of an edible.
Dude,
I would say there's been 2 times in my life where something hit
I'm
me
making some edibles that you will.
so fucking hard. That time with Rice Krispies, and the first time I had lemon drops. What was they called?
It was vodka Collins, and that was an alcohol thing. Right?
No. It was lemon something, wasn't it?
Lemon
Mhm.
drops, yeah, lemon drops are
Vodka in it.
No, we had vodka Collins.
No, because
It
mom
tastes
showed me
ju-
it's a little shot with lemon in it.
It's a vodka Collins. It's vodka and lemonade.
I don't know.
It's not a lemon drop.
I know I had 10. And I was like, I don't feel shit. This is
Mhm.
bullshit. Don't know I had this. As soon as I stood up,
Yeah.
it was a game
That's how
over.
I felt. I remember
agree
my
with
21st. Huh?
He was crazy. You don't understand. He was all like, "Oh, I'm fine. I had to walk him out of the bar to the car. We got to Chenta's house, and he's crawling. He's crawling inside the house,
Calling, dude.
laughing. He's like, and I'm
What
like,
the
what
fuck?
the fuck? And so Joey had said something, and he's all like, I haven't showered. What? And he's in the bathtub because he fell in the fucking bathtub. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? I'm showering. And I'm like, oh my God. And then he's all like, ha ha ha, candid camera. And he's dragging himself across the wood floor, just like this.
What the
Okay. And he gets outside. I'm like, just go outside. And he falls to the ground out on the grass, and he's just like, oh, oh.
fuck?
And I'm like, just go to the car. And he's trying to go to a car, but it's a different car. It's not opening. And I'm like, that's not your car. Go to the car.
Go to the other car.
He was something, man. I was all like, oh my God. I was
Brad,
like,
you were that twisted up off
he
your
was, yeah.
Well, I had 10 of those
No.
plus what I was drinking. I was like, oh, these taste good. Just keep bringing them, right? Along with my drink. And I'm telling you, I felt nothing until I stood up and everything hit me at once. I was like, what the fuck?
And I kept telling him it tastes just like lemonade, but it was going to knock him on his ass. It got him good.
Your mom was throwing them back. I was like, oh, she could do it.
It's vodka?
Yeah, it's just vodka and lemonade.
How many of them did you have?
Blood sugar's
10.
fucked up, though.
Oh, Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, Brad.
Well, that was just those. That wasn't
Yeah.
everything else I was drinking too.
Bradley, I don't drink that often either, and I will drink you out of.
No, I used to drink often.
You want to
Like
drink
back-
together?
Dude, I'll drink all you guys are in the table.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. We'll have a night where we just drink our ass off, but the next morning we're doing cereal party.
Next week? Oh no! You're gonna look at the serum blood.
No, I'll be fine. You kidding?
Remember you guys had a milk challenge?
I still have that video.
They
what
lost.
challenge?
The
Remember
milk
when we
challenge.
tried chocolate milk?
I think it was regular milk, wasn't it? It was regular
No,
milk.
mine was chocolate.
I don't remember.
I still
I
have the
mean,
video.
you did a
The gallon?
milk one.
It was in your apartment.
Yeah, I remember.
We each had our own milk jugs.
Yeah.
I
We
know
also
mine
tried
was
to do it
chocolate.
With was it the 2 or the 3 liter sodas? I
It
remember we tried to do
was
it
a
with
3
one
liter
of
from
those.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I remember it was one of those 2 as well.
Well, we
Yeah.
did the drink thing, and Bradley was doing shot for shot, little liar.
Asshole.
There's
Brad,
that one.
remember when we went and bought like fucking
I never
20
did stop
cases
that.
of soda and just built a bunch of different, like, stacked them all in our apartment
Yeah,
or in my apartment.
just to do it.
Yeah, just for fun.
Dude, I'm telling you, we've been doing dumb shit to release to the world our entire lives. I don't know why we haven't.
Remember the Jackass stuff we used to do at the school before fucking Jackass was a huge thing, and then Jackass became a thing, and we were like, we should totally do more stupid shit.
Right? I love falafels.
Do you?
No, not really.
I thought I would like a falafel, and they're not good.
I don't understand what the point of a falafel is at all.
Oh, we went to the mall once and we're eating there, and we got a cannoli from
Oh,
that
God.
pizza place. And he got it for himself because he just wanted it for himself.
Cannolis are fucking delicious.
Okay, and he got me and the kids something different to snack on, which is fine with me, whatever. But we're like, oh, you got a cannoli, and he starts eating it, and he's all like, ugh, ugh, oh, it's gross. Oh, you guys don't want that, right? You guys want the cannoli? And they're like, oh no, I'm good with what I got. Thanks.
The
Yeah.
fuck?
I've had cannolis. Cannolis are amazing.
Yeah,
He did
Whatever
not
the mall made,
Was
I don't
not. Yeah. You're like, this should not be edible.
I
He's
was
all
like,
like,
yay, cannoli. But I was like,
he was so
No.
sad that he
Listen.
picked the cannoli for himself.
it was like
I
goat puke or something.
I got so mad when I went to the Nisqually's Best Barbecue and I got a brisket sandwich and I took one bite of it and I was like, I just spent $25 on trash. Like, this is fucking gross. And I was like, okay, I spent $25 on this. I have to eat this. So I took another bite and I was like, I can't fucking do it. And I spit it out and threw it away.
No, I get it. I've had meals like that.
I
like throwing away food, right? I'll buy it. I'm like, oh, this could be good. I take a couple bites. I'm like, oh god, this could be a rough meal.
yeah.
I generally finish it, but there's been some times where I'm like a couple bites away. I'm like, I can't.
When you get 1 or 2 bites in and you already know, like, it's just not what you're gonna feel. I just nope. I'm not. I'm eating something else.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny. He's like hyped up about a certain meal. He's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. And we're like, okay, well, we go on with our meal, and he's over here like, it's so good.
So Alex buys these meals. They're called either ready prep meals or I can't remember what they're called, oven rack meals or something like that.
Yeah.
They're just quick meals all in one. You throw in the oven, let it cook, and fucking whatever. And on the bag, it looks delicious. But when you eat the food, you're like, ugh, ugh. And she's like, it's not that bad. I'm like, oh, the chicken doesn't even taste like chicken. Oh.
What is this?
I can't eat those meals.
Portioning.
Yeah, I
From
can't bring
food to weed to alcohol to
So
You
what
dying?
we learned
Roasting
here,
you?
kids,
you
tried to-
legitimately did try to kill me. How much you put in there? I didn't realize I was puking everywhere.
you're
That's a
not
fun
gonna
new
die
note.
from weed. You're not gonna die from weed.
No, I highly doubt I was going to die, but like I said, my body was processing what do I need to keep moving in this moment until I get all the shit out of me.
Brad, that's when
Heart, brain,
when
lungs.
your mind and your body is just like, Brad, you got to get up and do something, and then you're like, I can't get up. You're just like, okay, you're right. Just go to sleep then.
No, I didn't want to sleep. I was like, if I sleep, I'm dead, right? And then you stopped hosing me, and I still couldn't move. I was like, all right, that's fine. I had a good life. I won't see the kids grow up. It sucks, but they know I love them. On to the next adventure. And then I woke up. I was like, holy fuck, I'm alive.
I knew you would be fine. It's just weed.
Yeah. Again, the only reason I almost died is the guy who made the Rice Krispie treats and the guy who was drowning me.
No, it's because you didn't have your big bowl of cereal right after you
That's what it was.
ate those. Yeah. You ate the cereal dry with the marshmallow weed mixture that didn't help. It just gave you more cotton mouth, so you needed your cereal and milk,
Yeah,
your sludge.
you're right. My sludge. You have a belly full of sludge. It would have absorbed all that shit.
Yeah, and you would have been just fine.
Yeah.
You might have paced back and forth for a second and then just like passed out, but
He just doesn't want to admit that he tried to kill you.
Start dancing to Bee Gees or something.
Chris, I'll feed you some of those Rice Krispie treats, and if you say I tried
I'll
to
be
kill
fine.
you, then
No, the one time
I'll be
Chris
fine.
came around
Brad's like,
handing out treats, I got wheat treats. You want some? I was like, no, I smell it. And the container's not even
Yep.
open. It wasn't open.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm
Yeah.
good. No, thank you.
they just taste bad at a certain point. They
I
don't
mean,
taste
you
good.
can taste the weed in every weed treat I make.
Well, that's
I
the
make my
thing.
weed treats way too strong.
You couldn't really taste the weed at first.
The times
with
that
mine you
I've
It was oil.
have been high
did. Well, yeah.
was the time your mom gave me
Give
that
me oil.
chocolate
Taste it.
and going home, and I took it on the ride home, and I zoned out right after that.
While you were driving?
No, he was driving.
No.
Oh.
And then I took some of a drink at work, and I was like out of it. My cheeks were red. And I was just like standing around, and I'm like, oh. Not knowing half the conversations, I was like, did that happen? I don't know.
I don't even get how people can get that high.
And then people were like talking to me, and I was like this.
Dude, my buddy Jake.
I was like, man, your eyeballs are really big.
They're really big when I look directly into them.
The black
My buddy
part.
Jake gave his brother a dab for the very first time. And like gave him a pretty good sized dab, but like once he took the dab, he fell asleep and woke up and started throwing up on himself everywhere. It was fucking weird as fuck because he woke up out of a dead sleep.
Yeah.
We had to carry him to the bathroom, and he kept doing it over and over. It was pretty bad. Like people can get pretty fucked up on weed.
Yeah.
I've seen
But
it.
that's the clean
and-
trick, yeah.
But
Yeah,
then I go upstairs and I take a
crazy.
huge ass dab, and then I lay down and I'm like, that wasn't enough.
And see, that's why I'm done with weed. I just crushed Advil and showed up my asshole now.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Well,
What the
that's
fuck?
like that's the pre-funk before the funk, and it just doesn't get me there anymore.
Yeah. That weed was, I mean, I can't do it at work anymore because that one time, and your mom's all like, why the fuck would you give that to Lala? Lala doesn't do that shit. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm glad I sobered up before the ride home.
That's awesome though, because you should
It's interesting.
should experience weed every once in a while. It's pretty fun.
Well, it wasn't, that one was a drink. It was a weed drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think those are nasty.
pretty good.
Yeah, those
They're
are
actually pretty good. They're
And they
body
said
time oily.
the ones that
they're body highs.
the one that the coworker got, it was a really strong one. I don't know how many milligrams of which and whatever.
They only sell them up to 100 milligrams. But
Yeah, so she said it was a strong one, so she gave me and Taylor some, and then it was crazy. Like I didn't even drink as much as Taylor did, and I was fucking out of it. I
those
zoned
big
out.
100 milligram ones are what I would drink in a normal just sitting, and it's just to get that body high. It really doesn't. It's like more CBD feeling. Like it just takes away all pain that you have. It's just a normal straight body high.
This was all like THC or something like that. I don't know.
No, I'm saying those drinks at their highest, to me, that's all it feels like. It's just a straight body high. It doesn't feel like anything.
Yeah.
That's why I
That's
smoke
all I get out of the high one.
oil is the only thing that really gets me fucking high.
Yeah.
Because you smoke too much
I think
oil.
I've only felt that high like 3 times now.
If you go straight to nothing but oil and then stop doing oil and go back to weed, the weed will get you high again. Yes, it
All right.
will.
No, I wasn't saying no. I'm
Okay.
tired. I'm going to bed.
Bradley,
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna kick you directly in the face.
Listen, I need rest. Stuffy, my throat hurts.
On Sunday.
I've been making extra money on the corner, and it's starting to hurt. Thank you, everybody, listening to Unlucky Bastards. You can find our episodes every Wednesday and our quickies every Friday here on Spotify and also on YouTube. Go listen.